to item number 5, the approval of the minutes of the last meeting, and then we'll slide on into our financial reports after that.
Well, I'll make a motion, we accept all minutes as approved, or excuse me, I'll make a motion, we move that we accept all the minutes as submitted. I'm tongue-tied after that last minute.
Have a second? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Stands. Okay.
I think we're down to financials.
Yeah, we are.
Secretary's report, aren't we?
Yeah. Why don't we do that? Jim, I think you have some or something like that, don't you?
All I had was that what we want to make sure that George and Mike got that notice from the tax collector.
Yeah.
Those figures in as soon as possible.
It's just a copy of their budget,
Right.
which is basically something that we can use to predict our portion of the expense.
But they sent that form that y'all had to fill out.
Dupnick's got it over there.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's all right. No, go ahead.
Here, go ahead.
Go ahead, I've already looked at it.
I was just looking to see how much Wilson County was going up, and they're gonna have a cow.
So,
It's on the back page.
Normally, for our budgeting purposes, we just basically take 1% of our top line revenue, and we say that's what we're gonna allocate to paying that.
To pay appraisal district?
Yeah,
Does that cover it?
I think so, if I remember right. Of course, it has been about 11 months since I did budget.
945, 875.
Yep,
Yeah. What was it?
945?
Yeah.
Actually, it's kind of gone down.
It went down.
Yeah.
So why did it go down? Wait a minute, that's 918, that's 8, she's got 1718, hold on.
I'm saying, yeah, give me what they've got.
It says 2020. Oh, you know, because it's gonna be the 19 year, right? Okay. 964, 147.
Sorry.
Yeah, 96, no.
That's their operating budget?
Wait a minute, tore down. This says 2020 up here, this is 2018 jurisdiction. This should be 2019. No.
I think they just didn't change the heading on the top of their column.
Yeah, but, so the number I gave you, the lower number is the right number. See, that one on the right's for the current year.
It's just,
She's got a boo-boo there.
First one ever, right?
nobody's fixing all that.
pro rata share, okay.
Yeah, but that's on
So-
that back, that's on that back change for all the entities.
Well, here's 18, 19, 18, 17,
I know.
then up here it says 19 budget, 20 budget, okay. Yeah, see, she's got 1% down right here.
Second page.
That was,
1270 times 4, so Chris, on that number,
you get two.
I don't want to say it really, $5,080 for that appraisal district, let's make it 5,100 for that appraisal district expense when we get
What's
around
that number
to it.
say on top of it? Does it say 2017 or something on top of that 2020 tax year? Go all, no, George, go all the way to the back where you were looking at the schedules.
2020 budget summary,
Yeah, but look at, no, go to the.
that's
very-
their budget,
Yeah, that should be the total expenses. That should be-
1.26. then this is the breakdown,
Yeah,
salary recap,
very nice.
pro rata share, basically indicates our,
What's it say on top of it? Does it say, it says 2020, but it just says 20 something else for the tax year, right?
well, the 20, it says 2020 budget, then here it says jurisdiction,
Yeah, 2017.
and then it says 2018. Yeah, I think they,
moved, right?
yeah, I think they boo-booed here somewhere. Let's see here. entities, ESD1 945.
Two-pager.
Okay, hold on a minute here. So once they say total levy, 1%,
Yeah, that's official right there.
They will see what the,
allocation,
See my legs.
okay, Tom, hold on a minute. Look at,
I think she allocates based on values, right? Whatever portion of your percentages on values.
okay.
This is a zero-based budget.
So here's us as a line item, which that's low. Okay, this may be 18. Let me look at this next page, see how we're,
Here, where's this?
964, 9, this is higher.
We paid
What's right here, 16051. Okay, I allocated 14,634. No, that's the actual, that's the budget. We still have a quarterly payment to make. So I allocated 19,500.
That's a quarterly payment, so here it is, 19,758.
So it's only going up $250.
Right.
But this is the number we need to run off
Yes.
of.
Yes, sir.
Although that says
Well,
2020.
no, you need, well, this is the number. See, that's the number.
See,
This is the
that's,
2020 budget.
see, that's the wrong top line amount though.
Well, you'd have to ask Jimmy. See, it says it went down.
964, 945.
The values go down for the district?
No, it went up, so you went from 945 to 964.
No, this was, it went down. You were at 964. See, you're
No,
gonna have to ask
All
Jimmy, I guess.
QuickBooks I could go in and change, because Cindy showed me how, but I didn't know how many.
see, this is what's throwing me off, is 4 quarters. Because this should be the quarterly. I don't know why it says total levy down here. That's for everybody. Oh, I see what it is. Okay, I understand this line. Let me nix that. Okay. So 45 versus 49.
The only one I know for sure.
See, I don't know if this is a 17 number or whether it's a 19 number.
yeah, but.
But this is saying if this is going from 19 to 20, you're right, it would be going down
To move,
if this is truly 20.
go ahead and make the.
It is,
the
because
allocation.
look at your total expenditures here and go look at her total budget. What's her total expenditures? And look at her total budget for She should have, no, is that her total?
That 1.2 million is everybody, that's her number, not anything that
Yeah,
else we're at.
but it's a zero-based budget, the way she does her budget.
I didn't
Right
bring
there.
my packet either, but
So
Is there, what's her total budget for that?
I didn't bring
Go
that.
back.
1.2,
I mean, it would show up on the side if we
it
did.
was 1.22,
We're talking about textiles?
1.27, so that's,
To go in the reserve budget.
Yeah, it would show.
okay, we'll place it all.
So
But
it-
basically, it's gonna be
Yeah,
18,250, but it's
Just know where
only,
those accounts go.
it's $1,500.
Yes.
Just make sure
Okay.
you're done.
I'll hold this till him and I get into budget. That's that top part that I'm talking, it's part of the top part.
Anything else?
We did have the
Because it was probably a
elevator
transfer.
has been
Check.
inspected.
Okay, stamped.
Excellent.
We would have to have a.
Well, I got a question on that. Did she tell you about that? On that, when they approved for a budget amendment last time on that repeaters? We can't do it the way you wanted it done. Okay, can I bring up something? Okay, so y'all approved to move money out of the repeater, 10 grand to that other line item. Kathy had charged the co-share portion to the repeater, so I had to change it to the other capital line item. Can't have anything in repeaters, there was no money left in repeaters to charge it to. It was $10,000 budgeted originally in the repeater line item. You wanted to move it to that capital, what's it called?
194.65.
Yeah, well, that would have given you zero money for repeaters. When she charged that check to Wilson County, she charged under repeaters, so you would have been over budget, because there was no budget line item
We
left.
did that before, thinking that it's been this long, we weren't gonna get a bill on the
Right.
repeater. So that's why we moved
You're still okay, because you're applying on that
Yeah.
other capital line.
Right. And we do, and we
We'll
approve
just,
of it, so,
it's all communication, so we'll
Yeah,
just leave it in
correct.
Yeah.
communication. Change the GL
Yes.
on the check,
Yeah,
which you already did. Yeah, we're good.
we're good.
And yeah, they must, I still.
we're on financials, right?
We're still on financials.
Okay.
So,
Here's one to look at. Since we've gone to tax pool, okay, the dividend income off tax pool has been wonderful. If you look at this tax pool statement, the first one that we've gotten, you'll see that, we're getting a pretty good savings rate over there on them. And consequently, last month, our investment fund, what did we earn? It was like $1,100.
Yes.
So that was a good number, but here's what I need to try to do. Tell me how we can do this on the balance sheet. Under investments, tax pool, what I need to do is have 3 sub-accounts if possible. Because we've got the tax pool fund, and then we have the tax pool prime fund. Then under the tax pool fund, remember we took the general, a portion of the general fund and put over there, and then we've got the rainy day fund in there as well.
Right, so it's 3 different accounts.
So I kinda need three numbers to track.
That's fine.
So it's kinda like the general fund, the rainy day fund, and then the tax
Okay.
pool
I should
prime
do
is
that.
the equipment replacement
Yes.
reserve.
Okay, that's no problem.
Okay, cool. We could do that, that would be
Just need to make sure that
helpful.
the money's gonna move there.
Yeah, definitely.
And help me again with this insurance stuff on this Humana Dental, Medical, and Vision with a negative number.
We paid.
Is that a prepaid?
Yes.
Is that what that
Yes,
is?
because what she's paying this month is for next month.
Okay, so this
And
is a prepaid allocation.
In
So
October,
monthly
we paid
prepaid.
October and November, in October.
Okay, so you're paying monthly on
Yes.
these?
Yes.
Yeah, they
We're not
should.
doing like an annual premium and then expensing it down?
Yes.
Okay,
Correct.
okay. All right, so that helps me understand how that's being booked. So here's the last one since you're here. I'm just trying to make my colleagues' life miserable. You know, you and I start talking numbers and they start looking for the bottle of aspirin or going to sleep, one of the two. All right. I'm gonna work with you on the revenue side so that we can get all the GLs in sync with
Sure.
how this stuff comes in on these reports
Okay.
from Dawn. But in here, on Dawn's report, there is a category for attorney's fees on delinquent tax accounts. And we allocated $4,000 in expense to that at the beginning of the year. But it's getting netted out of the top line.
Do you have
So
the-
that makes that top line look smaller than maybe it should be.
Right, do you have the report, her report?
Yes.
Let me see it, let me look, read from your.
Let me,
No, I
let me find the spot in here that I was looking at.
because I don't want to speak until I see what I'm looking at. But I'm thinking she's paying it, you don't even see that.
That's right. See, somewhere right down in here is
No,
delinquent,
so this is what we're reporting right in here.
okay?
So it should make the
The attorneys is not even coming to pay, because she's paying that directly, that has nothing to do with it.
Correct. So
So
this
you're
is
getting the whole gross taxes here, look at this
delinquent
one.
years. Correct. See, it's being,
Aren't you glad they waited
Yeah,
to get
here, so this is your gross revenue for the month.
I'm glad I found
Mhm.
the county.
Right, this is what I was telling her, why is INS, or should it be INS for current mission?
Did you find out what
Yeah,
the check?
so this is for the book, these amounts.
mm-hmm,
And then we take away the refunds,
mm-hmm.
Yes,
and then
it
that's what
was
she's remitting to you.
Okay.
because the
That's your
checks may payable
1407.
Okay,
bills
so
to
see,
county,
This, the
but
attorney
it
part
picks
doesn't come
up
into play.
her address.
Yeah, I know, she's netting
and I
it
didn't
out
catch
over
that
here.
Instead of it going.
But in
to
the
them.
GL
She's
She's
transferred
netting out, you're getting the
It's
gross.
for the,
amount.
our portion of the repeater,
There's no attorney
and I
fees.
sent it to
So,
that office.
She's paying it directly.
Or she
out of the
forwarded
proceeds.
over to them.
right, so she's taking our proceeds, paying that, and
This
so
is
it
not
comes
your
out.
proceeds, it doesn't come out of this, this is, you're getting this whole shooting match.
So the county billed us wrong on the repeater.
Okay,
See, if you do the.
So she's
14
taking it out
minus the
before
five-
this.
Yeah, this is, yes, that's correct.
Ah, okay.
Okay, see.
So that's coming out before this number's built up rather than
It's supposed to
after.
be about
Yes, it's coming out.
$20,000.
The attorney fees
Install
would be,
and
this
repeater.
number would be higher, yeah. if you include it.
Okay.
Well, you can't include that,
About
because that's not
5,000
taxable.
apiece, so we gotta
That's
do it
not
for
taxable.
5,000. that's all
Those are
we're
just
gonna
fees that
pay.
are being assessed to the
Right,
taxpayer.
Right, and that's-
These are real property taxes, so you don't need to budget for that anymore.
Exactly.
That's the question, right?
Yeah, that's exactly it, is because we had a thing,
Yeah, you did.
we've actually had an allocation for that,
Right, but you don't need that.
and nothing's being booked against
Yeah,
it.
because there isn't,
But I know
no
there's-
cost to the ESD.
Okay?
That cost is to the
So used to,
taxpayer.
the old
Taxpayers-
system, that was itemized, and that's why it's in
Right,
there.
yeah, the taxpayer,
But now she's netting it out
she's
before.
not netting it out, she's keeping that money, she's paying it directly to landmarker, because it's not
Right.
entity's money, it's the landmarker's money. That's why you're not seeing it.
So, in other words, we can take
The
that line
fees.
item out.
We're gonna
Yeah,
take-
he's gonna take it out and use
We're gonna
it,
take it out.
use it for Chris.
There goes the stipend.
Well, that's probably gonna go to paying for an election.
More than likely.
You do know, George, these three people right here are the best thing that's happened to the ESD. Right here, you can't get rid of the three of us.
I'll
This
agree.
man here,
I'll agree.
She's retiring.
no, she's been saying that.
I think she's serious with that.
Next October.
Okay, so help me on one other category, and then I'm gonna shut up. So on workers' comp,
That's a Kathy question.
tell me where we are on workers' comp, because I know it's gonna go up because of the paid people.
What
Well,
was it, $20 something
we had a
or
budget item
something?
of 4,000 and we're
Oh.
at 10,000.
Oh,
But I know we had to get money back and reimbursed from the state, so I'm trying to figure out, did that not get netted against this, or where did that money go?
We just filed for the grant, we couldn't file for the grant until just recently, so we filed for it.
Okay, so that's why we're over, because we haven't got the grant money back,
But
okay.
we are over because our budget was in the new year, and then when they audited us, we were, our manpower.
31.
It was up, yeah,
So it
yeah.
went way up. When I say it's, this year it's going to stay the same, so they've already, of what we paid. 2020 is gonna stay the same as 19.
It's 19, we gotta figure out exactly what 19 is gonna be, which I guess
It was
is
15
10-6.
15 something with the rebate, or,
without.
so it was 15 something without the rebate, and she just got a $3,000 check for the rebate?
No, that was a,
That was the casualty?
no, the 3,100 was a dividend. That was not.
Okay, that was the workers' comp dividend that Texas
But I
Mutual
thought we
paid
already
out.
got.
So
we
where
already-
did that money go? Which GL, do you remember that you posted that to?
Wasn't it going right back to, where you said you don't have enough of that?
Normally, I don't like that.
I didn't post that one yet, I don't think.
Where do you think we ought to?
Because I had a
Post that.
question about that deposit.
What's
So
the-
Texas,
what was
so
it?
so Texas Mutual issues a dividend check. Texas Mutual is the company that we write the workers' comp through.
Right.
And most of the companies in Texas do. Okay? So at the end of their fiscal year, if they've got extra money, they divvy the money up and send some back to the policyholders. Well, apparently, we've got a $3,100 check, okay?
31,5178.
The
So-
county would have a separate line item for reimbursements for workers' comp and stuff like that, revenue line item. And we got money back,
So
like when appraisal money
you would
came-
put it back on the revenue
Yes,
side
we would
rather
put that-
than
Yes,
netting it against
Correct.
expense?
correct.
Okay.
But it can be done either way. whatever
I
you
haven't
guys wanna
posted
do.
it yet because I had a question about the Acme one, so that whole deposit, there was the Acme's
Billboard.
billboard rentals. and-
That's a
and
completely different
dividend. No,
subject, though.
but the dividend, it's on the same deposit, and I hadn't posted it
She
yet.
can't post it until she gets an answer on it.
So the 3151 has not been deposited or posted to the account yet.
Put it just other income or other revenue, whatever you
Yeah, you
got.
can set up a separate line item, says refund.
That sounds
whatever
good
you
to me.
wanna
Why
call
don't we
it.
do
Right.
that? Why don't we just go ahead and do
Yeah,
that?
that's fine. Like some
Maybe you-
years, that's
maybe
why
you-
the county would do it, some years they may not get any money, but you still got the line item
Right,
there.
right. And we budget zero, we just
Right.
take the, whatever it is.
Right.
So gift more than anything.
Correct.
You can't plan on it, because in bad years, it may not come.
Right.
Why don't you just go ahead and set up a GL
Okay.
for that
We can
then?
do that.
The Acme money, though, that goes straight into the
Right, I know.
benevolent fund.
But I deposited the Acme check with the Texas Mutual check, dividend check,
Uh-huh.
and I had not posted either one yet because I needed, when I do the
Wait, didn't we?
deposit, I have to put,
Didn't you deposit the first Acme check because it's gonna go to reimbursement of?
it was 4,000, 2,000 to reimburse ESD,
There's
2,000 I put over the
that
fire.
one that's gonna go back against the attorney GL.
Oh, yeah, attorneys.
And this is the second 2,000 that goes back over the fire.
Well, with that being said, and the fact that you're falling asleep, I'll make the motion to accept the financials as submitted.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Done. Well, I think we're down to figuring out when our next meeting's gonna be.
I just got one, yeah, I wanted to ask
Unless
Chris,
you got
or
something.
on the president's deal right here, is an update on our new fire engine, maybe.
New engine?
Yeah.
They're posting pictures of it online now.
Yeah.
They did not post pictures last week because they had a plant shut down, they retooled and put everybody on vacation. We should have pictures tomorrow. I looked at a couple of pumpers that are similar to ours, and from the first picture they posted till I was driving off the assembly line was 2.5 months, more or less. So, that was what, June, so July, August, and mid-August, we should be have a truck that's very close to being delivered.
I think we're riding in the parade next year. With the horn and everything.
I keep forgetting to bring you those pictures I've got. Yeah, I need to distribute.
Can we take it to Southern Springs?
Yeah, there you go.
No candy.
Yeah, sir, we can do
Can't
that.
throw candy.
You wear the last uniform you wore on duty, you wear the last uniform you wore on duty.
No.
Yeah, that was 1978. No, 98.
27-inch
Yeah,
bars.
them shiny captain bars,
Yeah, 27
Captain
inch bars.
Bars. you still fit in it, right?
Hey, little fishing string, you'll be all right.
I'm bucking it, but I have.
No, I couldn't get into mine. There's no chance of that.
That's gonna be good to see. Okay,
Okay,
all right.
last time.
So I'm gonna have to get, after we do budget, then I gotta get on my
got
horse
something
You gotta
and
change this date.
start working with GE Capital.
Show the
Yeah.
people.
But no one's done.
How much is it?
Set the next meeting.
Tanker, is it tanker?
When I did the math, what did I come up with, 500? Yeah.
How many years?
No, it was less than that, it was gonna be, the payment was gonna be the same
He's asking.
as the truck that we paid off a year ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's really no additional expense.
Signing those things. They used to catch me when I.
Yeah, that's the thing,
I used to make.
the first one that we bought in 2010, heck, that truck's already 9 years old.
Wow.
So, I mean, it's already halfway through its life.
Our fleet average is like 22 years old.
Wow.
You know, we got some trucks, but we don't have a lot of new trucks. I mean, it's one of the ways that we built this was by not buying brand new stuff and buying good used equipment instead, so.
Well, I'll make a motion that we have our next meeting August 8th, 2019, at 6 o'clock, right here.
We had a little misprint on the agenda,
That's okay, we're sitting,
but
yeah.
we're correcting it right now, so it is. Next meeting will be August 8th, 6 p.m.
I think I'm going to be in Frisco.
San Francisco?
No, Frisco.
I'm sorry.
And I'll be there the week of the 17th also.
Safety or what? Or just?
No, this is Texworth. Thank you.
Okay,
With that,
we'll still have a quorum, so we'll be okay.
do I have a motion to adjourn?
Bill,
Make a motion.
It's his job.
Second it?
I'll second it this
All
time.
in favor?
Aye.
I make a motion, I take the minutes on.
Meeting adjourned. See
Thank
y'all
you,
August
folks.
8th. Unless something else comes up.